Hey everyone, kind of a gloomy day here in Florida, so I figured why not upgrade the headlights on the Avalanche to LEDs. So let's get busy. Now, as with my Suburban, you can pretty much do this entire job with a couple of screwdrivers. So you've got two pieces. You got your top, your second. The top one, there is a clip in here that you just got to push out of the way and it'll come out. Trying to be as clear as possible. So right there. And you can just push it in. You can use a screwdriver or usually you can finger. These are in good shape, so they come out pretty easy. So let me take that, disconnect the two bulbs. You just push that tab in and turn it. That comes out. This guy's just a twist. All right, that's that. Now this one here, second headlight. If you recall my Suburban video, you see these metal rods? That's what's holding it in. These two guys here. Let's get the screwdriver. Pop that out. Pop that one out. You've got your adjuster arm right there. Might be in the way just a little bit. Nice. Let's take that. To get those out, it'll just come right out. So this adjuster arm can actually be bent out of the way. See, it folds down like that, which allows you to slide it right out. Same thing, you can twist these guys out. Just kind of leave them in the position where they're at to make sure I got the right type of... This one's a little trickier. So this one we're going to actually disconnect the base plug. Let me take care of that because this side here is a little bit in the way. Let me take care of that. Well, we've got our first problem already. So obviously not work. Well, so what happens is, yeah, kinda. They don't lock in at all. So, I mean, yeesh. So I'm going to try to find a gasket that'll kind of go around them and lock it in, if that's even possible. Now, I got my washer set here. I don't know if I have any big enough. I got some plumbing washers and I got copper washers. I prefer to use a copper. I don't want to scratch the headlights either. They should be two different ones, but they aren't. I think that's the problem, is they're all the same one. That's not going to do it. It's the biggest one I've got. That will not be big enough, I don't think. Nope, it's got to go all the way around there. So it's not copper. Okay, so this can go in here around the light, and it helps it lock in. It just needed the extra pressure. I swear these should be two different ones, but they aren't. They look the exact same. Yep. Huh. Well, we'll see if they work. This one seems to lock in good, but not great. So I'm going to put a washer on this one as well. Now, you recall on my Suburban, they flashed. So I got these that have this special resistor in it, so I'm going to kind of hope that they actually don't flash, that this one will actually do what it's supposed to do, and it'll, the turn signals and everything will blink at the normal speed. Alright, that's it for that. I'll put these guys in my bulb case and move on to the other side. This is a little nerve-wracking because these are clearly not exact fits. So I don't know if they're going to work or not. I'm confident that the side marker and turn signals will work. Not so confident that these are going to work. You'll note I cut myself taking these rods out of the other side. So I'm going to recommend you wear gloves when you pop these rods out, or else be more careful than I was. So you can see that these are actually two different bulbs, and yet what I got was the exact same bulb twice. So let's see. We can put them in with the gaskets and see if they'll work. A little trickier to test. And this one fits both loose without the gasket and tight with it. I hope these work. So another thing I noticed on these is generally these have like a tab, and this will dictate how it snaps in, positive, negative, and those don't have that. So if some of them don't boot up, it could be that they are actually sensitive to polarity. Can't guarantee that's true, but could very well be. I'm real curious to see if these do the job. So these, look at, they got this whole so you're adding about a foot of wire to this. Well, let's hope they work. Alright. Well, let's see what they do. Not working. Well, interesting that those are red, so I won't be using those. So I guess they're taillights only. So, well. Okay, so just this guy. I'll change those two, change that guy. Alright, so riot that those are red. I don't know why. First off, we'll take out my red bulb. Don't need that. These look a little different, so they may not be red bulbs. Okay, so I just got to replace that with a white one, and we're good. Okay, so if the plumbing washers hold, which they seem to be holding them really tight, it looks like we're good to go. Let's move on to the taillights. Now the first thing I want to do here is see which of these are actually the turn signal, top or bottom. Okay, so that's the turn signal. So that's where we're going to put the heavy resistor bulb in. Okay, so like the Suburban, these come out with just 2 screws. So let me pause this, get the bulbs over here because I'm going to do them one at a time. Okay, so you may recall these are the bulbs that I put in the Suburban, and they made things blink quickly. So I'm going to use them in the backup lights and the parking light, but I'm going to try the red bulbs. Hopefully they won't be too dark. It's interesting, this screw is already almost out. All right, see how easy that was? No time at all. All right, and our backup parking correction. Let's see what they do. I'm a little curious about those red turn signal bulbs. Let's see how bright they are. Alright, so the turn signal bulbs, these bulbs, they're nice and bright, and they don't flash really fast like they did in the Suburban. So these guys, Syntec USA, make it so you can see that. So these are the no error code, no hyper flash, which is exactly what Torch Beam said it would do, but Torch Beam did not do that. Torch Beam did hyper flash. Not bad, not the worst I've seen, but they did. So these guys work pretty good. I got 6 more bulbs from my bulb collection. Make sure both sides working. Good to go. Well, those, you know, for red bulbs, those are quite bright. So that wasn't bad. A little difficulty with the headlights and the gaskets not fitting, but overall 20-25 minutes. I got all fronts and the taillights all upgraded to LEDs. So don't be intimidated if you want to do this. Pretty easy job. Cost, I think I paid about 50-60 bucks for all the bulbs, including the resistors. Just go on Amazon deals. You can usually find a version that's I don't know, on clearance or something. That's what I bought. So anyway, don't be intimidated. Go out and get busy. Take care. So these are the headlights. This is what I use in the front of the Avalanche. This is the 9005 and 9006. So it says it's got 2 of each, but it did not. It had 4 of the same type of bulb. And neither of those was actually a very good fit. They needed gaskets to fit in place to hold them tight. So anyway, I thought you'd want to know what those were, because I can't really recommend these. They were a little bit too generic. They did work. I mean, we did get them working. Time will tell how long they work, but just a little too generic for me. So if you've got a Chevy Avalanche or Suburban that requires 9005, 9006 bulbs, these are probably not your best choice. So here's the LEDs at night. They are bright, much brighter than what was there. I think the only LEDs I've got left are these under mirror ones. Let's look at the taillights, see how they look. You know, it's funny, you can kind of tell that those are red bulbs. I like them. They actually look better. Well, that's it for that. All right, so that's the video on the headlights. Take care, everyone. Have a good night.